That's it, especially the Rec Room.
Shout out to the Rec Room. We in this
Come on, man. We at the Rec Room. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the motherfucking Rec Room. This is a special collab podcast with Arizonafoos. And then we have a special guest in the building, Eli Bands, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Eli motherfucking Bands.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
an early
yes,
morning
sir.
pod.
Wake and Bake
Yes,
podcast.
sir.
Dead homies.
Thank you for coming on here, bro.
I appreciate y'all, bro. Appreciate y'all for real.
Fucking, shit, let's get into it. And, welcome to the Rec Room. It's a local podcast we do. Soon to be global.
Yeah, that was the name I was talking about before we got on camera when I was telling you that
Yeah.
I DM'd you or I DM one of y'all that was running the page
No, yeah.
probably. But yeah, the Rec Room. Fuck with that shit, doing the hosting. 42 semi shit. So yeah, shout out y'all.
Thanks, man. Thanks. We're actually finally glad to have you on because I know you have, and I was when I was running the page at the time. Me and Manny do it now, so we're actually finally glad to have you on. And,
For sure.
So let's get into this, man. Where were you born, and who you are?
I was born in Eli Bands AZ. I was born in Casa Grande and then like raised in Eloy, the whole like Pinal County area like my whole life. So just moving like everywhere, like from Eloy to Arizona City, Casa Grande, Taltech, like.
Damn, so you were way deep out there.
Yeah, I was like on the outs, like on the outskirts. Like I definitely wasn't a city boy. Like I was in a small like gas station town. You feel me? So a lot of shit wasn't around.
Damn,
like,
so
you always had
you was where like everybody know everybody.
Mm-hmm. Them type of towns.
How is
you
it
know
being
what
from a small town like that? Because I've been to one, dude, and it's kind of creepy.
I'm saying? It could be creepy.
dirt.
It could get creepy for sure.
Especially
but,
if you're an outsider.
Really, I get a hippie vibe from that shit, bro. Like, it gives me, like, a old, like, 70s vibe. Like, I just, like, because it's so dry sometimes, and, like, a lot of people come and go. Like, people will move in that town, I'd be like, damn, when they get here? Because, like, you know, I know everybody, and it's so small, and it's just like, oh, that's just how life is. Random people just move wherever, small towns, big towns, and, like, it's just cool, bro. Like, it was always, like, there was shit going on, but, like, it was just when I was younger, and, like, sometimes like before I was born, but like it ain't even really nothing like not no like crazy big murder like rape type shit, but like there was little shit going on whatever, and yeah, shit, it was just cool out there, bro. Like there's not a lot, so like if I wanted to go to like a pharmaceutical place get medicine, you gotta drive like all the way to Casa Grande. You know what I'm saying? That's like probably like 10 minutes away though, like, or no, I'm lying, probably like 25, 20, but like it's just like close still, so that's why I kind of consider Casa Grande my home too, because I was like growing up around there. I went to high school over there, and I did shows over there, you feel me? I got homies over there, so yeah, it was cool though, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was cool. I fucked with it. Like, it wasn't as bad as like people would think it is, but yeah, it was cool. There's definitely smaller towns like I've been to too, where it's like, okay, like this is like trash.
Would you say like it's kind of there's hoods there too, right? Like kind of.
Yeah, there's like a few. Yeah. Like maybe like 1, 2, but Casa Grande's the one with more hoods and shit because they're a little bigger than Eloy.
Yeah.
Eloy is like really so small that it's like there ain't enough.
You can toss
like,
the pebble to the other side.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. There's not really too much going on like that. So
you stayed mostly in Casa Grande,
a
period of time.
So
or
like,
would you say you're still moving around?
So I'm definitely always moving around. That's one thing about me as a kid. I always had to make new friends because I was moving schools like all the time. So that's how I know everybody like right
that's
now.
That's how I feel, dude. Because that's
yeah,
how I was too.
I was always moving schools, bro. So I had to fucking. But for the longest time though, I went to school in like Taltech and like Arizona City area. So right there, I was going there for maybe like from first grade to like all the way to like maybe sixth grade. I moved to Casa Grande.
Nice.
Went to this middle school called Valago, and then after that I came back to fucking Eloy again. Went to Taltech again, and then after that I moved back to Casa Grande again. My freshman year, went to high school in Casa Grande like my whole fucking 4 years, and then after I graduated, I fucking I stayed in Eloy for a little bit, and then I moved to Phoenix, got my own crib. And then lived over there for a year. This was probably like 2022. and then just came back to Eloy for like a little bit, and then I took off to New Mexico, and that's where I'm at right now. So just like a little bit like everywhere. So like even though it was just like Eloy and Casa Grande, I would still be around like little other cities like Maricopa or like Coolidge or motherfucking like wherever.
So,
The Red, Sagatown, like all that shit.
So like, you know how like it's like a Wake and Bake edition.
Mm-hmm.
So like, look, we got the sponsor right here. We got Kush Boys. Y'all go tapping with the homies.
Oh yeah, I see
into
they
the
clothes and shit. Shout out them. I see them hustling
Hey,
all the time,
And
man.
I see you was wearing that pissed off, man.
Yeah,
shout out to Pissed Off.
Shout out my boy River, man.
Yep,
shout out
to River.
my boy Chris Cross and the whole Valley Club, man.
Hey, bro, do us a favor, fool, and do a blinker challenge right now.
Ooh,
Hit the blinker challenge.
off this?
Bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
off that.
Aye.
Off the rip. Off the rip.
Papa, I got you. Let me see, is it already open?
Mm.
Gotta rip it open. Let me see. Or did he?
Y'all go fuck with Pushy Caps, AZ Thread, Kush Boys, Ace of Wings, Naughty Tacos. Y'all go hit up all of them for real.
Y'all see it, man.
Good
Kush
gas.
boys, shout out them. I didn't even know they made like cards. Shout out them. That's hard. Clothes and cards. I gotta get some clothes from y'all, man.
Nah, I got
Easy
you with
Kush
the
boys,
sponsor.
yeah,
Don't
for
even
sure.
trip.
This fool said a blinker, dog.
Blinker, my boy.
I got no mom in
Fucking blinker,
Alright, fuck it.
Alright,
I'm
man.
gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna say that.
You can't embarrass us right now, my boy.
Alright, let's get it. Y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Wait, where's the light? Oh, it's right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Wait.
You got this, eh?
Ah.
Yeah.
Who got it?
He got it, ladies and gents. We got some smoker lungs, iron lungs in here.
And that tasted really good too. I was kind of expecting to die right now. Shout out AZ Kush Boys. It's my first reaction of this shit. I ain't even capping.
And what's the flavor too, by the way?
Lemon haze.
Yeah,
Lemon
I was
haze?
about to say, like, lemon.
That's love.
That's sativa right there. Get you right in there.
Yee. That's love.
Hey, so what would you say, fool? As far as like your childhood, how was it? Like, was it violent? Was it chill?
So growing up, shit, I mainly grew up with like my grandparents and shit. Moms wasn't really around, you know what I'm saying? Always like in and out the streets. So I was always like getting dropped off with like either my grandparents or like my cousins. Like it was just like one of those things. And then shit, my pops, I never met bro, but I met bro like once or twice when I was like 11, 12, and then shit like never again saw him. And yeah, like, but I grew up chill though, man. Like, my grandparents always made sure, like, I was straight. And I was an only child, too. So, like, a lot of my Nana's kids had kids, but, like, she couldn't really, like, even see them like that because they had their own little families. They would go see and shit. And me, like, she just really had me. Like, that's it, because mom was just always in and out the streets doing her shit. So she was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to take over and look over you. But, like, mom's, damn, I didn't even notice I had 2 blunts. Let me do the little smoky real quick.
Damn, it's a good wake and bake edition.
But yeah, what's it called? Who I passed this way? I don't even know. But yeah, I was pretty much with them and shit, and moms and my tios and shit, and a lot of my cousins, man, was always like on drugs growing up and shit. So like, I would just, as a kid growing up, I would just see that shit around, and like honestly seeing that shit. Like, I would just tell myself, like, yeah, I don't want to be nothing like that. Like, I don't want to even be, like, nowhere near that shit. So, like, growing up, that's what made me, like, stay far away from that shit. Because I was seeing how that shit can get, like, how ugly shit can get quick. And, like, that shit just kept me, like, nah. So, yeah, a lot of my cousins and my family was, like, always locked up and shit. I got, like, 2 uncles locked up right now. My mom's just getting out this Saturday, though. Shout out my mom, man. Mama Band, she on the way home. You know what I'm saying? We about to be turning shit. But yeah, I got mom's getting out this Saturday. And yeah, man, it's gonna be lit. So, but yeah, that's how it was growing up. Like my like childhood and shit. I had to grow up quick. I had to mature quick. Went through a lot. And yeah, but it was cool though, man. Throughout like all the storm and shit, throughout all the bullshit, I was always a happy kid. Like I never tried to get involved with shit. Like I never was that kid that's like, man, I'm going through this, so this why I'm doing this. Like I'm gonna just let my anger out or like let my energy out on this. I was just like chilling, bro. Like I always loved the music though. That shit just had me like in a chokehold. You feel me?
I was gonna ask you that. That was my next question. When did you get into rap? Or in music?
Man, bro, I always loved music as a kid. You feel me? Like I was one of those kids that like I always was dancing and fucking I knew the songs to all the words and shit. And like my mom would be like, come and do that little dance that you was showing me earlier.
Shit.
My friends want to see it. I'm like, damn, like you put me on the spot. So it was like one of them things. But I started freestyling and fucking around when I was like 8, 9, bro. And if you go back on my Instagram, like all the way back, like it's right there. There's like an old video of me of I had made a song with my cousin. It was like my first song ever. It was when I was like 9 years old, and we was rapping on the track and shit. And yeah, I was spitting, bro. I remember that day still to this day. Like my cousin was like, "You want to come over and like record?" Cause he had the fat computer and shit and like the mic and shit. Or no, we was using the Guitar Hero mic or the Rock Band mic to record. Yeah.
Hey, fool, did you ever use the
drums and shit?
Nah, the Pop-Tart thingy. Yeah, fool, like the Pop-Tart box, and then you put the thing in there.
Oh, to like be like a little
Oh damn, no, that's hard though. That's hard.
Yeah,
that's like an 8 carton type of like.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Yeah, like an 8 carton.
It's better than cereal box.
Ooh, that's free game for you. I ain't even heard of that Pop-Tart.
That shit is crazy.
For the low budget, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we was recording, man. He was like, "You want to come over and record or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And man, I remember that shit, bro. I pulled up to my cousin's house. And tell me why, like, I get in there, there's like 2 living rooms. I get in there and I get to the second living room because that's for recording. Bro, like my tia and like my mom and like my nana, everybody's like lined up right there waiting, like ready to watch me perform, record my first song, lay the track down. And I was like, so it was pressure, dog. I'm like, wow, like I'm about to rap. They don't know I be like doing my little, you know what I'm saying? And I got in there. It's funny, I was rapping about like fuck J.D. Howard and John McCain. I was already on some political shit at like 8, 9 years old, bro. I was tripping. I'm like, what was I talking about? Like geeking though. But yeah, that was like my first track ever. So ever since then, like I just was like, yeah, I want to be something. Like I always knew I wanted to be something special. Just like growing up in school, I was like, yeah, like I'm cold, like I'm fly with it.
Do you prefer like rapping or not rapping? No, writing or freestyle?
I do it like both. Like it's really a freestyle thing though, because the only reason I write is so I can remember. Because I'll say some coach, I'm like, what the fuck did I just say? Like what was that? Like damn, that was hard. So the only reason I write is to remember. I be stoned in a motherfucker, so it's really freestyling, like and just hearing it. So yeah, I've been doing freestyle lately. Like I was just recording last night in downtown Phoenix, and I was just freestyling.
So like, tell me your routine right now. So tell me right now, Melissa, dime. How is it when you're about to record? What's your routine to get in your mood, like to get in your mojo and shit, as you would say?
Shit, honestly, like when I get the beat, before I even book a session or anything, I just sit back in my room and I listen to it. And like I vibe out to it, and like I said, I freestyle and just like when I hear it, and I'm just like, if it's one of those ones where it's cold, I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna book this one, like this is one of those ones, I'm gonna record it. So I'll just vibe to it at the crib first, you feel me? Before I go anywhere, smoke at the crib. Like literally all I need is weed and that's it, like a joint. Play the beat on my little JBL speaker, and then I'll be vibing to it. Once I fuck with it, I'll go to the studio. Get to the studio, I need some weed. I need something, like whether it's a little live resin card, like rosin card, fucking weed, whatever. I need at least some weed in the stew. But don't get it fucked up. I can still record sober. If I'm sober, I'll still give you the heat, you know what I'm saying? So I don't need like no shit, but like, you know, I prefer it. I need, like it's a vibe, you feel me? So just weed. And sometimes there's a lot of people, sometimes there's not. And I prefer both. It doesn't matter to me. I still vibe like, you know, to myself, so. That's just really it, weed, bro. I just need weed and like a good beat and just a good engineer. And yeah, fast engineers make everything like so much easier. Like it makes life like hella easier. So if you got a fast engineer and he's good, like keep him. And especially if he's giving you a good rate. Like shout out all the engineers too, man, because I feel like the engineers get slept on, don't get shouted out enough. So shout out all the engineers, man.
What do you think about the current rap scene right now in Arizona, fool? What do you think we as a community, in that sense, where do you think we need to go, and what do you think about it currently?
I think that shit's growing every day, bro. Like, I like where it's going. Yeah, like, I'm not mad at it at all. I feel like it's kind of similar to, like, the rap game in general. Like, it's growing every day, and you never know where it's going to go. Like, you never know what the next sound is. So you just got to embrace that shit, bro, whether you like it or not, because motherfuckers from where you from. You feel me? Like,
what do you think we need to do, fool? Like, as far as to grow, what do you think in what direction we would do? Like, what do you think artists need to do? You feel me?
I feel like they just need to, be themselves, you know what I'm saying, and not have so much pride in work with each other if you're really fucking with another person's music. Like, I'm not finna be on here and be like, oh, everyone has to team up and work together. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, that would be nice, but like, that's not really gonna happen. So let's just like be realistic here and just fuck with someone if you're gonna fuck with someone. If you like their music and you just fuck with it,
Would you say there's fools need to be more consistent? Fools need to do more promo, more videos drop. Like
they need to do more promo. They need to do more promo. I see a lot of fools drop shit and it's hard and it's like solid, but they not pushing enough. Like they get bored with it like quick and then they just throw it out the way. Like you gotta push them shits more. And like I get it, cause sometimes I have that problem. I'm like, damn, did I promote this enough? But I'm like, all right, cool. It's time to move on to the next video or whatever. But just more promo and like I said, be yourself and just be smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not too hard. You know?
What drives you to keep going in this industry?
Man, a lot of things, bro. Just like me, like just seeing where I can go, hearing myself, posting my music, and seeing people post like fire shit without me asking. Like to go comment on it, like that keeps me going. When I post some shit and people go tap in, like for the love, you feel me? Like out their way, they go out their way to go be like, damn, what this fool Eli Bands AZ post, like, oh damn, he did this shit with so and so. Oh, he's opening up for like that shit keeps me going. It just like knowing that I could, you know, it could open other doors like to the, you know, cannabis industry or clothing or motherfucking like your own water, your own raps, motherfucking whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? It opens lanes to other shit. So just knowing it could take you somewhere and be great with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And inspire others. So that shit keeps me going.
Hell yeah. Fucking, how's the music scene out in New Mexico? Like seeing the perspective of being out here in the music scene and then going out there.
That's crazy you asked me that because like, not to say I never bashed the Arizona music scene, but like, bro, when I was rapping like 9, 10 years old, I used to go to a lot of shows when I was younger, like local shows, and like I used to think Arizona wasn't doing nothing, and now that I'm over like in New Mexico, I'm like, damn, this is kind of like how the AZ music scene was a few back. Not really, but just as far as like activity wise, because like there's a few artists like back then like really doing shows and like doing it for real. So like, it could grow, man. It could have potential, but I don't see too many artists out there. Like, I'm just gonna be real. I'm not even hating. I don't see too many. I know like 2, probably like 3, and like you know what I'm saying. It's just like we got to get some more people going. You know what I'm saying. We got to get it cracking. So
would you say New Mexico needs like more like content creators in some type of way?
Nah, they actually have some cool content creators. There's one dude I met. He's like this big famous TikTok dude over there. He makes funny videos on how like Albuquerque be, like how the tweakers be, and just how.
Oh, that fool with the glasses?
I think so, but there's 2 fools that like have.
No, there's just one fool I be seeing that he be like, "How you know you're in Albuquerque?"
Yeah. That fool. But there's another one I know too. But they have some cool content creators. I ain't gonna lie. One thing I will say though about New Mexico, I love y'all. Lowrider scene. They rep the lowrider scene so hard. That culture is like, I fuck with it. Like they rep that shit hard.
That's just beautiful.
Like like we got one out here, but they like proud of they shit. Not to say we ain't proud, but they like they just bang it a little harder. You go downtown every weekend.
They have a little bit more leniency out there than we do out here with the mates.
Right. Yeah, you go out there every like downtown and every weekend they be posted with lowriders just on some old like 90s shit. I'm like, okay, just this a little vibe. I fuck with this, right? I like this. That's one thing I do.
Shout out New Mexico.
I fuck with y'all lowrider scene, but yeah, let's get the music scene cracking, man. I know a few of y'all, but I know y'all out there, man. There's a few studios out there too, but I love my AZ engineers a little more better. No hate to y'all, man, but you know I'm gonna rock with my team, my home. You know what I'm saying? So every time I pull up to AZ, I try to record as much as I can, man. But yeah, I didn't even realize I didn't even answer y'all question, but I started that was when I started freestyling and really like just fucking with it, like 9, 10 years old. But when I started spending money on this shit, like investing into myself, like 2016.
Started right.
Yeah, like my freshman year of high school, that's when I like booked my first session, like started investing into opening for people or like promo, artwork, motherfucking buying beats, like whatever, like 2016. Like,
so would you say your good advice is to invest in yourself?
Hell yeah, shit. Like, you gotta pay to play for sure. Like, that's with anything. Opening a business, starting clothes, you gotta buy the fucking clothes, and then you gotta buy the print. With like, it's a whole thing, bro. Like, you gotta pay to play in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this game of life, not even just rap. The game of life, like. Life is like a video game. Like, no talk, like no cap. Like, you said what?
You think we live in a simulation?
Man.
Because you just said life is like a video game.
It is, but I said that because, like, the way we, like, operate sometimes, like...
And level up and shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I went to LA for the first time, when I went to downtown LA for the first time, I'm like, damn, this is real life GTA 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, little shit like that on some dumb stone shit, but not, like, getting real, like, conspiracy theory with it. But, to answer your question, man, honestly, bro, like, my thoughts go crazy on them type of, like, topics, but I feel like our mindset can't even like understand and fucking like just it can't even like I don't know, it just can't even understand none of that shit, cause bro, like this earth is so many years old, like we can't even like understand how fucking shit went down back then. Like our mind doesn't even have the fucking capacity to understand that shit. They probably had different languages, different everything. Like it's just we never know. No one has the answers to any of that shit. All we know is we could just vibe out and enjoy this shit here while we here right now and just move on and see what's next. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I be thinking of that shit. Cause trust me, bro, my shit be running. I be thinking about aliens, if we live in a simulation, if it's fucking. I feel like this earth is gonna like rebirth itself like at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Like
a reset.
And like it's getting hotter and hotter if you guys like can't notice every year, you know what I'm saying?
Especially living in AZ. If you guys don't
we
live in
know
AZ,
this.
shit,
You know
we
what
know
I'm
this
saying?
out here.
Not y'all, but I'm just saying as a
just
whole,
in
just
general.
Earth. Like
Yeah.
every summer gets hotter and hotter, and like it's like I feel like it's like a snake or a lizard. It sheds, like it needs a new skin, new trees, grows new, like all these mountains. That shit, they say that shit was under the water, like ocean, like years ago.
Not only to that, dude, it's just that how bad we fucking like fucked up the earth.
And they're building
And we're
more
still-
shit
yeah.
every day, like more
Yeah.
gas stations, more fucking buildings, more towers, more all that. The 5G towers, like so
All
it's
that
so
5G
much
shit
shit.
too is just crazy too, man.
It's one day it's just gonna get to a certain point where it can't take no more, and then like I said, it's gonna rebirth, shed its whatever, whether it's the higher god or whatever, fucking. Destroys it and makes it brand new again and lets it rebirth. I don't know, but our mind can't even comprehend that shit. I'll be right here sitting here all day trying to think of which one it is. You know what I'm
The thing
saying?
is,
Like,
that's what I'm saying, because supposedly, I mean, the Earth has reset itself a couple of times. Whether it's been, I mean, we know there's an ice age. We know there's been an ice age. There's been fire, flood, and
dinosaurs,
the meteors and shit.
yeah.
And then, well, supposedly it should just be our own destruction, like nuclear.
Yeah.
That'd be like some Fallout shit, which would be crazy.
Man, I don't know which one I would go with, man. Like, I can't even be like, yeah, I believe that one the most.
That's what I'm saying, because there's
no,
so
I
much
feel
fucking
you. I
things,
feel you. I'm
dude.
just like, I'm trying to think, like.
What about a zombie apocalypse? Would you prefer that? I mean,
That's kind of fucked off, though.
Do you play video games?
I do, yeah. I used to be, not right now, but I used to be heavy. Like, I used to go, like, I was buying all the map packs for BO2, all the skins,
man.
all the motherfucking, I was buying shit, so I used to go in, but I probably stopped like in high school when I started doing music. I like hella busy with music, so I just, like, kind of strayed away from that shit, but, man, a zombie apocalypse, is that what you would think?
It's possible, dude, because think about how many virus scares that we've had so far.
Like Ebola,
and it keeps on fucking
Facts.
evolving,
Facts.
mutating and shit.
Man, I don't know. I wouldn't want us to go out like that,
Yeah.
though.
It's-
No,
all
yeah,
it
that
takes
would
is
suck.
just one freak mutation, bro.
Right.
But
and
he-
then
but he has
just
a
that
point,
one
though.
person too to spread
To
that
fuck
shit
it
like
up.
a wildfire.
That's how they was treating COVID, though. They was like, you can't shake hands, you can't
Right.
do this and that. We was like, I remember when I first heard it, I'm like, oh, I thought we was done. I touched the homie and like fucking shook his hand, and he was just like, oh, damn.
Dude,
like,
the
that
pandemic was
told me
crazy.
after,
Yeah, that
though.
shit was wild.
Like, damn. I'm like, okay, like, is you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, all right, this shit ain't as bad. Like,
Going outside was like
What was
an
going through
Olympic
your
sport.
mind during that time in the pandemic?
what was I doing, man? I think I was just recording like my first project to put out on Apple, and I was working at a Walmart distribution center. I was just fucking hustling. Like,
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, same here. I was still working too.
yeah, I was working at a Walmart distribution center. I was driving this little Toyota, little 1998. Yeah, shit, I was just recording music, going up to Valley Club, and just fucking, like, going back and forth from Casa Grande area to just Phoenix, just back and forth, just trying to make it
That
happen.
drive must have been crazy because
Right.
there was hardly any traffic at that time.
Yeah.
It was dead. It must have been like
Yeah,
creepy.
everybody was doing shit in their crib. Like, motherfuckers wasn't even doing haircuts at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was wild. It was
Yeah.
wild. Like, what? He was like,
That's what I was
Can I
saying. It
even
was
cut
like
you
an
up?
Olympic sport going outside back then. Nigga, it was like Hunger Games and shit. Niggas looked wild, like cavemen and shit.
that's crazy, dog.
Couldn't do shit. Y'all remember when there was no toilet paper?
Man.
Like,
paper's
Bro,
shit got tough.
when I was
nigga.
working at the distribution center, our waters was going and like toilet paper was going. Like it was empty. We didn't even have enough for the
For your guys'
warehouse.
stuff? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Because it was going so much and people was ordering the fuck out of it by bulk. You know what I'm saying? So it was scaring me. I'm like, this shit real. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? My fucking like grandparents got it and shit. Like they was fucking really sick off it, and then they got like I had close people that damn near almost passed away off that shit. So I'm like, man, what's going on? Like it just tripped me out because motherfuckers wasn't getting sick, and motherfuckers was getting sick, and then motherfuckers was getting the vaccine and
Did
getting
you-
sicker.
Did you ever catch the COVID or no?
No.
Nah?
I didn't.
You never
Still
got it to this day?
No, I did,
Shit,
and I never
that's
got no
good,
fucking
man.
vaccine, bro. Like, I think there's one era where I caught it a little bit, but like as far as like, cause people was telling me like, damn, bro, I couldn't even like do this, I couldn't even move. I was like, damn, I didn't get to that point. Like, I wasn't in no hospital shit. Probably felt it for a cool little 1 day, 2 days, but nah, as far as nah.
I think it took me like 2 years until I caught it.
Damn,
Yeah.
So,
You was-
like a year
Cause I
and a half.
didn't-
it was a late one.
Yeah, I didn't take the fucking vaccine either. So, but I feel you though on that. The only thing that I could say is that first day though,
That
it's
shit
rough.
was ass, nigga.
Brutal.
Yeah,
Brutal.
it's like fucking like you got hit like a
Nigga, you
ton
get
of
taken
birds,
out
bro.
for the
Like,
whole day.
You caught it too?
Yeah,
But it wasn't
I
to
got
the
it at a
point where you
warehouse. I was working at Sanmar. It's like a clothing distribution out here.
Me, I got it from an
Got it.
Somebody,
That's the worst.
somebody at the warehouse got it, and then like my whole crew got it. Nigga, everybody was out for 2 weeks.
Like,
Nigga, no work.
See, I got it from an ex. Sadly, it was
Ah.
ridiculous.
I feel like getting it from work's like sick though, cause you like, man, this is where I'm supposed to be.
That's what I'm
Y'all-
saying.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
bro.
That shit
Like,
was-
y'all gave
I
it to
thought we
me.
were cool
Right.
though. No.
No, for real. I thought we was cool.
I want to ask, what is chasing bands forever? Can you dive into that?
No, for sure. It's like it's a little record label / merch / like lifestyle of mine that I like to like represent and put out there. But it just means like, you feel me, like even when you like pass away from this life and move on to another life, like I feel like you just gotta leave a journey here, and whether that's like music, clothes, or you gotta leave something for your kids, you gotta leave something for like your peoples or whoever you care about or fuck with, and that's what it means to me, like chasing bands forever. So whether I'm alive or dead, like I'm gonna leave something behind, and they gonna know this shit forever, like chasing bands forever. You feel me? So, and it's just some motivational shit to like motivate you and shit and get some money. So it's like a lifestyle merch. Record label type shit I'm trying to start up. So yeah, that's what that is to me.
When did you start it?
I started it in 2020, and then I did this merch drop with my homie Jay West. Shout out my homie Jay West, Above the Clouds. We did our first drop on the merch, and it went crazy. It sold out, and I haven't done no merch ever since, because I just been super busy with like a lot of shit, and I really want to get back into it, man. So I'm slowly diving back into it, and yeah, that's what that is. So
That's
I've
dope.
been doing it since 2020. Yep.
That's dope, dude. That's
I haven't established it though, I ain't gonna lie, but I have the name on Instagram, and I'm still working on it. I want to get the whole LLC and everything, so that's what that is to me, man.
Oh yeah, man. So
Yep.
for sure,
Got
man.
more shit coming and shit, so yep, all that shit on the way. I got t-shirts right now, but as far as like my hoodies and shits is like sold out. I got a few sweats, but yeah, tap in, y'all know what it is.
Yeah, tap in for
I
sure.
should have that in the
Yeah.
description too for y'all.
Yeah, off top.
So, what was it like FaceTiming with Wiz? And then, like,
Nah, for
And
sure.
How did you get that?
how did that come about?
That
Man,
And then,
so it wasn't a FaceTime. It was like a TikTok challenge he did. He basically went on his TikTok and he posted this like little TikTok challenge, and it had like an open verse. So basically, he had like pre-recorded himself like listening to the beat and like acting as if someone's already spitting, like someone hard. So like he was just giving like a little like setup opportunity for
Nice.
someone to get on there and do their shit. So I remember I was just at work. This was when I was working in Scottsdale, like 2022. I was working at this restaurant, and I was watching this shit. I was hustling, man. That's one thing about me. I don't give a fuck about no job, but I'm working. If I got to work, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna get this money. I'm a hustler. So, I was at work and shit, and I seen him post like new TikTok challenge, like who can go the hardest on this. Like, I'm gonna post my favorite one. Like, y'all get on this and who y'all think is the hardest, whatever, da da da. As soon as I saw that shit at work, I'm like, what? I'm finna get on that shit as soon as I get out of work. Like, what? I can't wait to go to the crib and shower and get fresh and do that shit. So that's all I was thinking about all day at work when I was working. I was like, man, like, I'm gonna do that shit. So I got off, fucking showered, did my shit, ate, fucking got fresh. And I'm like, all right. So I fucking listened to the beat. I fucked up like 3 or 4 times. It took me like a few takes, and then I just did it off the dome like I was spitting. And then fucking as soon as I finished it, I watched myself like 5 times after I got done with that video, like to make sure it was cool. Like it was cold. I was like, okay, like this one sound good. I'm like, I'm gonna just post this one. So I posted it, put my little shit like Wiz Khalifa challenge, like y'all tag him, whatever. I posted it on Instagram, posted on everywhere, like TikTok, Twitter. Like y'all tag this man, like tell him like, you feel me, fuck with me. And then, like, I put my phone away. I went to the dispensary. I got, like, some, I think I got, like, this little pot or some shit to hit some little rosin shit. I went and got some rosin. And then, fucking, I get back to the crib because I'm supposed to meet the homie. We gonna, like, cook up beats and shit. And, we just cooking up beats. And out of nowhere, I get this DM on Twitter from my homie. It's like, so-and-so mentioned you in Wiz Khalifa's post. So I open the DM and then like I look at the post and it's like I see my video, my picture. I was like, what the fuck? Like my heart dropped quick as fuck. I was like, what the? Because I didn't even. As soon as I finished the video, I put my phone away. I didn't even think nothing. Like I didn't know if he was gonna post it, but I tried my hardest. Like, I just put my energy out there. I'm like, I'm gonna just try it. Like fuck it. I don't know if he is, but. Like, it don't hurt to try, you feel me?
No, yeah, of course.
So, fucking did it, and then, I opened that DM, I was like, what the fuck? The first thing I said, I was like, what the fuck? And my cousin was in the other room, because I was living with him at the time in the apartment, and he was like, what's going on? Like, what happened? What's wrong? He's like, somebody died or what? Somebody passed away? And I was like, nah. I was like, bro, look. I was like, this for Wiz just posted my video. He's like, damn. He's like, he dabbed me up right away. He's like, bro. I was like, you already know. I was like, let's go. So then like everybody, shout out Wiz, man, on God. And I was looking at all the comments on Twitter, like all the mentions, and everyone was like gassing me up.
Yeah, I seen a bunch of people saying that like Wiz needs to sign you.
Yeah. They was like Wiz has the best fans. Like he killed this. Like or people was like saying I sound like Mac Miller and shit. I was like, damn, like this is crazy. So shout out Mac Miller too. He was an inspiration too. Like he is dope for show to me. And I was just tripping when I was reading all the feedback from everybody. And then like peoples was tagging me and shit like before I even knew it. And then I was getting messages from like people on Snap like, bro, I seen your story on Wiz's Facebook story. I'm like, damn, he posted me on Facebook too? I'm like, damn, because not only did he do the individual post for Twitter, but he posted me on his story on Instagram and Facebook, and then he posted like a few other dudes, but there's this other dude he posted after me like a few hours later on Twitter, and he was like, these are like my favorite right here. He's like, these two, like, these are like the ones I'm rocking with. So I was just like, damn, like that shit hard as fuck. Like,
dude, that little coach.
Hell yeah, like for sure. And like the acknowledgement means everything to me. Like I don't need no validation from nobody because I do this shit for myself. But like knowing that somebody I look up to, like literally my like favorite rapper in the world, like posted me, that shit like blew me away. I was like, damn, because that's literally like my favorite rapper. Like I literally dyed my hair when I was like fucking in 5th grade, the whole little patch. I used to wear camel shorts with the fucking Chuck Taylors and the white like socks, long white socks. Bro, I used to fucking write Taylor Gang all over the wall in middle school. I was graffitiing shit. Like I was going hard for them. Like I was on some dumbass shit. But yeah, I used to like, man, like fuck with them heavy. Well, I still do, but I was just a big old fan of them. When that shit happened, I'm like, damn, it's manifestation. But like even little shit outside of that, like I'm super cool with Young Deji. Shout out my brother Young Deji. He signed to Wiz right now, and
shout out to him.
Me and him got music a lot, or not a lot, but we got like 2 songs. That's like my top like most played songs on my Apple profile if you go look at it. And yeah, so I'm tapping with him. I know Wiz's uncle. Shout out to bro DJ Motorman. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like it's in the works one day. Like it's eventually gonna happen. I'm gonna manifest it and put it out there. But yeah, man, that would be dope to me, man. Like that shit meant a lot to me when he posted it. So shout out Wiz and the whole Taylor gang, man. You know
shout out to the
right.
Glamour.
So yeah, that's how my 2023 started off. That shit kicked off crazy. I was like, damn, like he posted me, like I'm gonna go hard now. And then
I wasn't opening up for Bravo the Bag Chaser.
So I opened up for Bro twice.
Yeah? And
yeah.
That was, you said it was in New Mexico?
No. They were both in AZ. The first one was in Tempe. Yeah, it was at the Sun City Studios. It's like this little like venue that's like a studio. and it has like a little court and shit. But yeah, it was over there. That was back in 2021. That shit was dope. Like it wasn't like super packed out, but to see like the kind of cult he has and like the type of people he brings out, that shit was just hard to see. And everyone like goes hard for him. Like every person with like the flashlight on and singing it word for word. That shit was crazy. But he's cool than a motherfucker. Like I fuck with bro. He's chill. Like he's a humble person for sure. Like I fuck with bro. Like he's chill, and it was a nice show that he put together. And then the second one, it was in 2022. Yeah, that was in 2022. That was in that was at Ara Tempe. You know where that's at? Yeah, that was at the Ara fucking venue, and he had that one like lit because AZ Chike was there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he had that shit lit. Like AZ Chike had a bunch of people popping out too and shit.
Fucking
yeah, and I don't know if y'all know DJ Goth.
Yeah,
that's our boy.
Shout out DJ Goth.
Shout out DJ Goth, man. That's my brother. That's a good dude right there, man. I fuck with that.
Good people.
Yeah, hella good people. So he was my DJ for the Bravo show, and I was like, bro, like this is my set, like this, and he's like, all right, bro, like I'm gonna get you right. So I go up there and I'm rocking it, and like that was honestly like one of my best shows, that Bravo show, cause like bro, I had people in the crowd like dapping me up, giving me their phone to like record myself and give it back to them. I'm like, oh shit, I'm feeling like somebody in here, like I'm feeling like one of them ones, yeah. But I was turned to the motherfucker up there. I was like drunk too, like just sipping and shit, cause I was sipping at the little bar right there. And yeah, bro, it's lit. And then after I got done, that fool Goth was like, bro, you had that shit turned. He's all like, I ain't gonna lie, you had it more. He's like, the crowd was more engaged with you more than Bravo. I was like, damn, like that's how you feel. He was like, bro, I was DJing. I'm like, damn, like I appreciate that, bro. He's like, yeah. So every time I see Goth, man, he gets me right. Like he's like, oh, good at that motherfucking Baja Blast God.
Yeah.
Always drinking his Baja. Yeah, hell yeah, get him his Baja Blast, man. Nah, but yeah, that shit was dope, man. Shout out Bravo. He gets people to pop out for sure. I feel like he has a good cult following. He's young, bro. He's the same age as me. That shit's crazy. It trips me out. But yeah, shout out Bravo, man. He going hard. He's going up right now for sure. Yep.
So you were saying that Wiz is one of your favorite artists, and you mentioned Mac Miller too. But like, what are some like inspirations behind like what you do? Like, it doesn't even need to be like musical inspiration. Like, just what are some inspirations for you? Like.
Fucking, like I was saying earlier, just like myself, I inspire myself, like, as far as posing shit and getting reaction and just seeing what people think, but, as far as, like, from a music standpoint, I'm a big fan of everything. I'm real open to music, bro. Like, I have an open mind to everything. I listen to literally, like, everything, maybe except, like, country, not too much country, but I know a few that's kind of cool, but, like, that's probably the least, like, genre, and, I'm really open to everything, but my musical influences, man, like, my top 5 that I really listen to, that I spin like a lot, that I always go to and just I'll never get tired of it, is like Wiz, Burner, Currency, Dom Kennedy. I fuck with Nipsey Hussle. I fuck with
you more or less like West Coast type.
For sure. I like melodic shit too though. I like the new swaggy shit too though. Like I like D Savage, I like Young Nudie too, you know what I'm saying? But like as far as how I try to make my music and what I feel like is my crowd is that whole smoky, like fucking sample, like kickback ridey type of music, like the whole Wiz, Currency, Larry June, fucking
almost like some
Burner.
Smoke Dizza and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's my crowd, and that's the crowd I gravitate towards the most, and like that's who fucks with me, like, you know what I'm saying, for me. So yeah, I feel like that's my sound. That's what gets like me inspired a lot. That's the kind of music I try to make, you know what I'm saying? So that whole sound. But I try to do a lot of everything though, man, to be honest. So yeah.
So it kind of sounds like you try to make the music that you would listen to yourself.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But I like everything too, man. I like oldies, I like fucking 80s, fucking 70s, slow jams, you feel me? I like reggaeton, I like fucking R&B, I like trap shit, I like boom bap shit, I like motherfucking like everything, samples, all that shit.
Nice. So you have a real good wide variety of genres.
Yeah, I got a good palette, man. I like to tap into a lot of shit, so yeah, hell yeah.
And how was it performing your first show?
That shit was crazy, bro. I was like 18, 17. I opened up for Kurt Cobain in Casa Grande, Arizona.
Shout out to Kurt.
Yeah, shout out Kurt Cobain. It was lit, man. Like, it's on my Instagram. Like, I was going crazy. I was going through a lot that day, man. Like, I remember I couldn't get those tickets off. Like, and my mom, she was just like, nah, like, we gonna get these motherfuckers off. Like, you tripping. Like, I was already down. My energy was like, man, I ain't even, like, I'm gonna still do the show. I was like, but I'm gonna just have to end up paying out the pocket. You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, like, fuck that. Like, we finna get this off. And my mom had an ankle monitor on at the time because she was going through some, like, court shit. And, like, we was riding in the Honda the day before the show. Man, I just remember cruising through, like, the whole city. We was stopping, like, everywhere. We was stopping at all her homegirls' houses and everywhere. She was, like, boom, getting one off, like, one by one each stop. And I just remember slowly watching it happen. Like, wow, she really getting all these off. Like, she getting these shits off.
Yeah,
and she's, like, one of my biggest supporters for the show, man. And it was turned, man. She was right there in the crowd. All my family was in the crowd. That was, like, one of the few shows I had where, like, a lot of my family members were there. And it's kind of like, it's different when your family members is watching you because they grew up with you and they see you talking about some crazy shit on stage. So it's just, like, funny. But, yeah, that shit was dope, man. I had a great time. And I had people coming up to me, man. It's always dope when you have people coming up to you with good feedback. Like, you was doing your shit up there, bro. Like I said, out the love. When people tap in out their way, it just hit different. Like what FYBJ man say, it hit different. Let's start there. It hit different. Nah, but it hit different though when people just want to come to you on their own and you don't feel like you're forcing them.
Yeah, that organic love.
What do you have planned for like this year and like?
Oh man.
Going forward, like, are there any like projects you're working on or anything?
Yeah, for sure. There's some projects, man. So I want to do some shit again with Young Deji, my brother that signed to Wiz, because I haven't done no shit with him since like 2021. So definitely that shit. But man, even towards the end of 2023 was like crazy too. Like, so I started off the Wiz, or the year with the Wiz shit, and then like I said, after that, I opened up for D Savage and Tempe. That shit was like, that was another one of my best shows. Like, that one was insane. Like, the crowd was going nuts. Like, they was giving me good feedback. Like, shit was packed the fuck out. Like, probably one of my most packed out shows. And shit, I was opening up with Valley Club. Like, that shit was gangster to open up with them. Like,
shout out to the Valley.
Yeah, shout out B the Villain. Shout out motherfucking Core. Shout out Chris Cross, my brother, Cross Management. You know what I'm saying? All of them. And it was dope, man. It was hype. And so right after I did that D Savage show, like a week, 2 weeks later, I moved to fucking New Mexico. Like, I dipped out, hopped in the fucking cannabis industry, fucking New Mexico. So I moved to Los Lunas, New Mexico. It's a city in New Mexico, like 30, 25 minutes away from Albuquerque.
Are they, I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good.
Are they medical out there or legal?
No, they're both. Yeah, they're both.
Okay,
Yeah, they're
cool.
right. It's just like AZ out there.
Oh, okay,
and they
cool.
have way more dispensaries out there than out here.
Really? Do they have like
Yes.
more like how to say it, more luxury, like how Cali is? You know how they have like their certain dispensaries, like the Stizzy one and shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like they have some of those, and I feel like one thing I'm gonna say is I feel like Arizona is so gatekept when it comes to the cannabis industry. I feel like it's a bunch of homies hiring homies and like not really just like trying to build people together, because like it's so hard to get in the industry out here, bro. Like you can get in there,
You're not even lying.
but it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro. And if you get in there, like, take advantage, like thug it out there and do what you gotta do and get your game and get your experience, because it's hard to fucking get in out here. So that's the whole reason why I moved out there, because there's hella opportunity out there. And bro, it's so easy to get out there. I see anybody get hired out there, bro. Anybody, I'm telling you, anybody. I'm like, what? It's that easy to get in out here? So I feel like it's popping. And that's one thing I give them too, aside from the lowrider shit, is the cannabis shit. They got that shit on lock out there. They got like,
How are the prices out there?
better, bro. Way better, bro. Bro, go. All I'm gonna say is this: go to Cookies Albuquerque, and y'all gonna be like, okay, this what he talking about.
So man,
I went to Cali, road trip.
Bro, it's 7 hours away. That's it. 7 hours. It's like going to Cali, basically going to LA.
I went to LA, and I went and splurged, dude. And I still had a lot left over.
Bro, go to New Mexico, you're gonna see a bunch of dispensaries, bro, and good tickets for some good shit. They grow fire out there, bro. They grow fire. Yeah. I fuck with them. Like, they got that shit locked down, and they got a lot of dope grow and retail facilities, like, in one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that shit is sick.
Yeah, they have a lot of those, bro. So the one I work at is also a grow facility, and yeah, man, we just opened up like back in June of last year. We just opened up, and we're slowly growing, man. Like we see people every day, and we're building a community. We're seeing faces like we see all the time. Like, oh, you're so. I just seen you like the other day.
Do you
know
all
what
have
I'm
like
saying?
an Earl Cup out there too, or no? Like,
Yeah, there's festivals out there, bro. Hella festivals, bro. The shrooms is popping out there, like all that.
Is that
shit.
recreational over there?
I don't think it is, but like the
It's
little,
not
the little.
decriminalized
I
over
don't
there
think,
yet?
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's only like what Oregon, Washington type shit. Yeah,
there's only a couple states.
But motherfuckers got the shroomies, they got the goomies out there. You know what I'm saying? They got the booms, the boomies. But yeah, I fuck with the weed scene out there, man. I fuck with the cannabis industry out there. And yeah, man, if y'all ever in Los Lunas, New Mexico, pull up to the stash, man. We you know, retail and the grow facility, so we grow all of our shit.
Stash.
Yeah, the stash. Tap in, man. Shout out to Stash. Shout out Danny. Shout out Josh.
Shout out to Stash and shout out to Earl Cup.
Yeah, yep. Shout out my homie Jay West. Shout out Dub. All that, man. Shout out the whole team. So yeah, I give him that. The low rider and the cannabis, man. That's a cool little combination, though. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out New Mexico.
That's real good shit right
Shout
there.
out New
Some
Mexico.
smoke and car shows.
Yeah, you feel me? It's a vibe out there. I ain't gonna lie.
Alright, so we're gonna close this out with a controversial question.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
He said, "What's the whole thing with?"
Nah. So,
Which do you prefer?
In-N-Out or Whataburger?
Damn. Okay, I did hear that one. So I don't even really eat meat too much, like pause, but fucking
No Diddy.
No
yeah,
Diddy.
no Diddy. Fucking, I don't eat meat too much. I eat a lot of chicken, but if I had to pick one, like if I am gonna eat, cause I do fuck around, I'll splurge every here and there on some steak or some shit. But fuck, I'm gonna go Whataburger, man. I'm gonna go Whataburger, yeah. Cause like all you're getting is just a hamburger at In-N-Out. You ain't getting no chicken sandwich. You ain't getting no the French what's that? The toast.
The Texas
yeah,
toast.
Yeah, you're not getting that. You don't have. It's a bigger variety. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. The lines is. I don't know which one y'all think take longer. I feel like In-N-Out is way more packed than Whataburger.
Well, see,
at 3
okay,
in the
so how
morning.
I feel about it is that, like, In-N-Out is kind of like a cookies or something. You're paying for the name as well as the product,
The
but
branding.
you're paying for the branding and shit and the experience. But, like, Whataburger, like,
They
you
not.
know, it's fast food, nigga. It shouldn't be that long. It should
They
be
not
fast
20
food.
But you know why they're that long? Because it's that good.
They not 24 though. They close at 1.
Exactly. And plus In-N-Out, yeah, exactly. He's got a good point. They ain't 24.
Bro, you know you
on that
hot.
late night tip, bro.
You know you hot if you pull up. You trying to pull up the In-N-Out. You like 12:48, but you like almost there, and they
Bro.
getting down to closing. They're like, oh, we can't serve you. no
Or bro,
more,
just
sorry.
even like a late night tip, bro. Just like 2 a.m. You know what I mean?
You're
Yeah,
pulling
yeah,
up the water.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's 24 hours, bro. Plus they got that.
And let's
they got
just
pretty
be
good
honest. In-N-Out fries are ass. I don't care if you get them animal
Ass.
style or whatever, nigga.
Ass.
As soon as they give them to you, it's cold.
Fucking garbage.
As soon as they give it to see, that's the thing. You gotta eat them when they're hot.
Nigga, it isn't hot, nigga. As soon as you get to your table, even if you eat them there, nigga, it's done.
That's why I smashed them as soon as as soon as they had them over. With Whataburger fries, bro, I think there's just not enough. They need to make a bigger size fry.
Burger King got the best fries. I ain't gonna lie.
For real.
Yeah, Burger King.
McDonald's needs to bring
We're
back
going there.
supersize.
We're going to the fries fucking debate. You said who?
I said McDonald's needs to bring back supersize.
Ah, dude, that would be fucking amazing, dude.
Who you think got the best fries?
Fries.
Have you ever been to
Chick-fil-A waffle
Culver's?
fries.
Culver's?
I haven't
fuck
been there
with
in a
their
minute.
fries.
I haven't
I
been
fuck
there
with
in a
their
minute.
I
fries.
can't say. I mean, what do they have? They have the crinkle cut, right?
Yeah.
I can't, dude.
Y'all don't fuck with the Chick-fil-A waffle cut?
I do. I love
Yeah.
the waffle cut.
That shit gas.
Waffle cut is good, but I just gotta say, without a doubt, man, I can't say McDonald's because
See, that's just old reliable. That's just.
I know that's what I'm saying
Hella
because
reliable.
That's always gonna be there. Their fries always
And,
gonna.
and at that, it's not. They don't always hit because sometimes you might get some that's already like been cooked with old grease, or there'll be some like I don't know. It's ridiculous unless you're that person that's like, hey, can I get?
Let me get that shit fresh.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
I would have to say, man, I would have to go with Whataburger fries, man. They just smack, man.
That's valid. I won't argue with that.
Burger King fries are good though. I would have to say, but
They're just really like.
I love their onion rings better though.
Yeah.
I'm not a big onion ring person, so I'm not gonna argue with that either. But
Yeah.
shout out to onion rings. For sure.
Sonic got some pretty good fries too.
I've heard
Not
that.
gonna lie.
I've heard that from other people.
The chili cheese fries.
Sony got fire ice cream shit though.
Oh yeah, nah. For the ice cream and shit,
We done
Sonic
smoked
and
motherfucking
Dave
all this
from-
talking about fucking food
I
now.
know,
Ice creams and fries.
Well, we got some donuts here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck with
Yeah.
those when I dip right now. Hell yeah,
Well.
those is fire.
Yeah, let's close this out because
For
I'm
sure.
fucking hungry too. I'm not gonna lie.
For sure.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on.
For sure.
real.
Appreciate
And,
you, man.
plug yourself. Let people know what you got going on, and
Where they can find you.
Hell yeah. Shit, all social medias at Eli Bands AZ. Shit, I got a show coming up this Saturday in Coolidge. Y'all can see me there. Pop out if you in AZ. Come fuck with the kid. Shit, yeah, everything at Eli Bands AZ. New projects on the way, new music on the way, new merch on the way, and yeah, man, all that. We going crazy. Shout out to what's this shit called again?
The Wrekroom.
Shout out to the Wrekroom, man. Y'all go
And
tap
shout
in
out
with
to
them,
AZ
subscribe.
Fools.
Shout out to AZ Fools for making this shit happen.
Shout out my dog Arizonafoos, you know what I'm saying? He a down ass fool, man. We out. Yee!
Yep. Peace, y'all.